Let's speculate for a moment. What if the skies of Venus, hot, hostile and filled with acid, weren't empty? What if something enormous floated just out of sight, drifting silently through the clouds? This is Specimen Unknown, where we blend real science with just enough imagination to ask, what else could be out there? Today, we're venturing into the sulfuric skies of Venus to meet a hypothetical life form first imagined by Carl Sagan over 50 years ago. Venus is often called Earth's twin, but it's anything but welcoming. Winds howl at 200 miles per hour, and the atmosphere, thick with carbon dioxide and sulfuric acid. But high above the surface, around 50 to 60 kilometers up, conditions stabilize. Here, temperatures and pressures are surprisingly Earth-like. It's in this habitable pocket that Carl Sagan once imagined alien life might float. The floater is a vast, balloon-like organism. Its glistening skin shimmers like an oil slick, refracting light through dense clouds. Delicate tendrils hang beneath it, possibly for sensing, feeding, or defense. Buoyant and slow-moving, it drifts with the winds, gathering energy from the sun and atmospheric chemicals. This isn't a single creature, it's an entire class. Sagan called them floaters, and they could be the atmospheric whales of Venus. But floaters may not float alone. Smaller, denser organisms, called sinkers, fall through the clouds, absorbing nutrients as they descend. They're passive, jellyfish-like and short-lived, perfect prey for something higher on the food chain. Enter the hunter, a sleek jet-black predator. It glides through the thick atmosphere, sensing movement and electric fields. When it strikes, it does so fast, darting between cloud banks in silence. Together, these creatures form a drifting, floating food web in a sky of fire and acid. Let's break down how these creatures stack up in our speculative lifeform index. Some of what you've seen today is speculative, but some is surprisingly grounded. Back in 1967, Carl Sagan and Harold Morowitz proposed that Venus's upper cloud layers, despite the planet's hellish surface, might offer a stable zone for life. They imagined entire ecosystems floating above the chaos, passive floaters, drifting sinkers, and even active hunters. Not metaphor, not science fiction. A legitimate scientific proposal published in Nature. Let's see how our imagined species hold up. Intelligence. Floaters may show limited awareness, aligning with sunlight or avoiding turbulence. Hunters. If they truly stalk prey, they might exhibit instinctual behavior or even problem-solving intelligence. Danger. Sinkers are harmless, but a floater the size of a building could crush a drone or a habitat balloon just by drifting into it. And a hunter, if it feeds, you don't want to be in its path. Plausibility. It might sound wild, but scientists like Sagan, David Grinspoon, and others have argued that Venus's clouds are one of the most plausible places for life in our solar system. There's carbon, sulfur, energy from sunlight, and even unknown chemistry in the air. Life on the surface? Unlikely. But in the clouds, it's hostile, but not impossible. But even with scores and speculation, there's still more we don't know than we do. The clouds of Venus may never hold creatures like these, or they might be drifting there now, just out of sight. You've just explored another world with Specimen Unknown. If you enjoyed this dive into speculative science, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. There's more life out there than we can imagine. Until next time, keep wondering.